Howdy, I'm Scott Don with Lone Star Ultralight, and today I want to cover my new water bottle pouches. As you can see, I have 4 identical pouches, but each one is holding a different bottle. This was the biggest improvement that I made over my previous version. In addition, they are made from Challenge EcoPack, which is a 100% recycled and recyclable fabric. Each yard of EcoPack contains over 20 plastic bottles and reduces carbon emissions by over a pound. Just like the originals, you can easily adjust the height of the pouch using this convenient tension lock. Instead of a separate elastic loop that's secured around the neck of the bottle, this pouch features an elastic rim that secures bottles of all sizes. So, as you can see, smart water bottles fit easily and securely, no matter which size you get. My biggest goal in my redesign was to be able to use for it to be compatible with NOC Vesica bottles. This required making it a bit bigger so that they fit in. This is the reason for the elastic neck to work with these smart water bottles. It's a bit more difficult to get the Vesicas in than the smart water bottles due to the soft sides, but with a little bit of practice, it's not too bad. In addition, if you have a sports cap on your bottle, you don't even need to remove it to drink. Just be very careful. An unintended side effect about the design changes that allow the pouch to be used with the Vesica bottles is that they also work somewhat well with these HydroPack Ultra Flask 600 milliliters bottles. The elastic's able to hold the neck securely without it falling too deep into the pouch. They don't work great, but the unintended side effect works pretty well. Now for the install. Let's get you a bit closer. Now, these pouches are compatible with the vast majority of packs, but there are a few things that you need to check before ordering. First, you need some way on the straps for you to attach this loop. So you don't need full daisy chain webbing, but a little bit of webbing or somewhere else where you can just loop this around is all you need. In addition, probably the biggest thing that limits the packs that you can use this on is you need to be able to remove your webbing from the ladder lock on your straps. Most commonly, if you're unable to do this, it's because the webbing's been folded over 3 times. Most times, just a single fold will go through just fine. I know for a fact that Gossamer Gear packs have this type of end, or there's something that prevents them from being able to remove the webbing. If this is the case for your pack, you can still install a pouch if you want to, and there are a couple options. First, you can take a seam ripper like this and just remove all the stitches at the end of the webbing, which would give you an end just like this. Or, if you don't want to go through that, you can take a pair of scissors, cut the end, and then burn it with a lighter so that it doesn't come undone. You can either leave it that way, like I have on this pack, or if you have access to a sewing machine, you can fold it back over and sew it to finish the end. Another option I've seen some people do is take a piece of heat shrink tubing, fold the webbing over once, put it over, and shrink it. Marine grade heat shrink would work best for this because it has some adhesive that would hold on to the webbing. As you can see, it comes right off. So you're going to start with your pack straps attached. First thing you have to decide is which side you want it on. If I'm running just one pouch, I typically like it on my left side. Obviously, if you're running 2 pouches, you'd have one on each. And it's very easy to switch over to the other side if you decide that you don't really like where it's at. So, first thing you're going to do is take the tension lock just on a loop of grosgrain ribbon and lark's head it somewhere on your pack. I've found that the best place for it to be lark's headed is right at the top of your shoulder if you can. You might have to go up higher or lower depending on your pack. And that's generally a good starting point. And it's very easy to move later on if you need to. And there should be enough length in this loop to lark's head onto pretty much anything you're going to find. If you get it and you don't have enough, just contact me. I'll send you a longer one. Next, you're going to take the webbing out of the ladder lock. It's very easy. Just pull it all the way through. And if there is a sewn end, you might have to fiddle with it a little bit to get it to go through. But usually it's not too difficult. On the back of the pouches, you have 2 pieces of elastic. You simply feed the strap through these loops and then reinsert your webbing into the buckle. The final step is take this end of cord and feed it through the tension lock. It goes through this back side first, closest to the ribbon, and then comes out the front. There's a little notch on the tension lock that should grab onto the loose end. Then I recommend tying a simple stopper knot, whatever you prefer. For a barrel knot myself, but you can tie whatever you want on the end. And that just keeps you from accidentally pulling it out. It's simple as that. If you find that this is far too long, which it probably will, that's on purpose so that it's more versatile for more people, you can simply cut it shorter and again seal the end with a lighter. Thank you guys for watching.